Welcome back to another episode of Fleer Field of Glory Empires, the Epirus campaign. And now I'm about to get ready to invade Macedonia and attack that army here that has been weakened partially by its invasion of Epirus by my cavalry here. This one, which I will rename the Wolverines. And let's look at the ledger here. Well, before I do that, my army in Sicily is pretty much healed up, but Syracuse looks like it may be collapsing, and I don't want to take a chance of the Carthaginians capturing the city because they do have a good general, and the Syracuses also have King Hero, but I'm going to take a chance and assault the city and try to capture it all together, and then I'm going to have this area knocked out, and then I can expand in here, and then I'll have the province of Sicilia. And on this front here, since my ships took some losses here and I'm still blockading, I don't know what can be coming from the Antigonids. Let's see, have they accepted my peace offer? 16%, it got less. So let's try one more time. But I don't know what happens but I need to rebuild a good fleet here. And build a warship, 2 warships. I think I can afford it. Yeah, this it does not. It's just initial cost and just a maintenance of 1 metal, so I can build warships. But the light warships, yeah, they have. I got plenty of gold and metal, so I can afford that. There is no metal maintenance, so I can build many of these light warships. They're excellent. That should be a good enough fleet to add to stop anything coming, trying to invade Greece or another attempt by Macedon to get out. So I got this covered. And then I can attack this fleet here. Yeah, it's only 1 ship here, but it's just blockading, but it's just a pain in the ass. And I'm going to unite with this army here before I'm even going to be thinking about going into attacking. There is a possibility the Macedonian army will attack again, so I'm just going to let the Wolverines do their job. But Pella is going to fall once this army goes in. I can defeat it. Let's look at the ledger. What do I need to build? And that's always debatable, but like I said, I'm doing very well right now. But once I become an empire, I don't know how the game system goes when your population grows. I don't know if these game developers add in abolition and some modern ideas that can mess up your empire and your cities. But let's see what I can build here. Food infrastructure. Tavern, everybody likes to get drunk. That's a pleasantry. Street parlor, sure, add money culture. Once infrastructure's pretty good in the 20s, I can keep on adding on to it. Just rotate between, as long as my money's good, rotate between culture, infrastructure, and just make sure the food is all right. I think in this case, this is Epirus, the capital. Let's build city walls. This is my king's palace. Let's build city walls this time. Just to make it more defensible for the future. Since it's available, let's do it. tavern, getting drunk and dancing. That's what everybody likes to do. A salt mine. Let's do a tavern right now, and then we can put the salt mine later. I'm still on the blockade here. But let's add a food, a shepherd, and that looks pretty good. And I'm marching, I'm building a fleet, I'm still blockading. So whatever Macedonia does, I mean, they can move their guys out. But I don't want some large army coming and just doing an amphibious invasion. But it seems like this Macedonian army under Hellenic is frustrated. It got damaged at sea. It cannot get into Epirus. And I am assaulting Syracuse. So, and let's check. I'm doing pretty well. 1.71 ratio. 25% chance of receiving another token. Now if I capture Syracuse, that's an objective, I get another token. And let's go to the... Let's take a look at the populations again. Alright, there is something here I do need to get rid of. I don't want a usurer. I don't want a gambling hall. No casinos. Let's get rid of that. Let me just go do the population thing. I'm losing slaves. I got so many slaves over here. I don't. They're not that good. There's enough food. I'm going to be building more, but I'm just spreading them out a little bit more. And this is a newly conquered province. Let's move some of the citizens. And that's spread out pretty well. And once I take a couple more, there's going to be a new province, so they can increase worker labor. Oh, but I do have a loyalty penalty. Oh, it's duration, one more turn. I think that was the Macedonians that did that. It wasn't my fault. I didn't do anything in that province, so you do inherit some of the policies. And usurer and gambling ring, that's going to be torn, taking that down. Let's make sure there's nothing unsatisfactory here. No. I can move a couple citizens. There's plenty of food being produced. Let's leave him there. He can be an overlord. There's Boeotia. Athena. That looks good. Evia. I'll leave that alone. Decadence per turn, nation size. Yeah, under blockade, one more turn. Athena. One Celtic slave that doesn't like Greece because he, I guess, can't make any moonshine or brew beer. I don't know. He's very unhappy being a slave in Greece. This looks good. Sparta, that's fine. And that's all balanced out, so I check everything, make sure the population's balanced. I'm not sure how the auto province system works, but I'm just going to keep on just checking things. I mean, when it gets too huge, I may let it do something else. But now that I checked everything, I think we can do a turn change. All right, the Battle of Syracuse. The assault on Syracuse. So I should be able to win this. I may lose a unit. Oh no. Got one. Got two. Little damage. Kill him. I won. So Syracuse has been captured, and I didn't suffer many casualties, so the Sicilian mission has been a success. Is anybody attacking me? And I got another token. No, I don't want to do that. Free some slaves. Let's take a look here. Incite foreign slaves to revolt. Freedmen law. Slaves can now be freed under certain conditions tied to their duration of work or the generosity of their master. If a region has a governmental building like courthouse or palace, it has a 50% chance of changing to acquired or state if an unrest, or a 50% chance of converting a single slave to a citizen if not. Regions with a slave market lose 10 loyalty. Other regions gain 5 loyalty. Well, I don't care if Kefalonia loses a little loyalty, but let's try this. Under rule of Parmenio, Epirus can be reformed as the empire. So I can go up here. And, you know, this is a tier 3 culture, tier 3 government, so I think I'm going to do it, even though I've read a few things saying that it could be dangerous, but maybe it can be dangerous, maybe it isn't. I don't know if it is going to be dangerous, but it says, but you keep on getting decadence if you don't convert. So it said, change your government to Empire Civilization Level 3. Until you do so, you'll get an increased penalty from decadence. Be sure not to slip into the lowest tier. I know there's going to be a palace, but you do get a lot of benefits. You really do get a lot of benefits from becoming an empire. Just governmental benefits. But there could also be some problems later on. But, you know, it's going to be a challenge here in management. This is something completely new. So like I said, I mean, what's the purpose of progressing in tokens if you're just going to sit back and do nothing? So, and I know I've read in a manual that it gives you much more diplomatic, you have more diplomatic powers against other nations that are lower tier. They're going to tend to be more agreeable with you. So I don't know, it may eventually cause revolutions and civil wars, but this is a new adventure here, so I'm going to do it. I am going to do it. I think I have access to better buildings as my population grows, and just do it. Whatever, if that's a mistake, oh well, then it's a mistake. And with Rome, I forgot to say this here. I did take a look. There is an option here that you can switch the nation, and I wanted to see what was wrong with Rome, and I pretty much guessed it right. They're a young empire, but they have a complete idiot for an emperor, and horrible military, all kinds of bad policies. And what is happening is the Roman army is like divided and garrisoning all these towns here, but it is developing in its economy very, very well. So I guess that's what the AI does, is when it has an idiot leader or something, it just scales back on conquest and just develops from within. That's why it's gaining legacy. And I guess, when they do get a decent leader, a different government, emperor, that things can change overnight really fast and they can start expanding again. Because I haven't seen this here before with other AI testing games that I played. Rome just really expands really quickly. But they do have a very, very poor government right now. But on the positive side, it gave me an opportunity to capture Sicily. So over here, I still got my general. I'm going to rest. I'm going to take this city here too. Carthage better leave. And I did capture an objective. There is a slave market here. I don't think I'm going to need it. Since it is not my capital, I'm going to build slave markets elsewhere. And the palace will go away eventually too. So let's take a look at the ledger. There it is, Herai. Always a cult site that helps. Even if I capture another region, the cult site will actually help for the conversion. Oh, look at all these blockades. I need to get my navy out. That's that one mess. And I did see something else approaching. Alright, my gambling rings being taken down. Definitely we need public works. Public works are extremely important. Clean water, that's free. Same here. Public works. And now militarily, what is this here? Oh, an Antigonid army. All right, I just have a movement penalty, but I'm going to pick Argentinos as admiral, and we're going to go out and attack this army that's probably trying to land. I'm going to keep this fleet over here to continue the blockade, and I will march into Macedonia, and I'm going to attack the city, hopefully getting everybody to want to fight me. What do we have here? Two separate armies. And the city. Well, I'm not scared. I am not afraid. Let's go over here, attack that. Let's attack this navy. And the Wolverines, I may use them for something else. Let me lift the blockade here. Now, I do want to keep this one here in case I defeat the Macedonian army and it tries to retreat out to sea instead of land. I'm not sure what an option it decides. I don't know. I can always take care of this thing next turn. So let's assault. Oh, I don't have to assault any. I've already done that last turn. Let's go to the next turn. I am losing 28 in gold, but once I capture Macedonia, there's a gold mine there. This should take care of it. And I have a feeling I'm going to have a Field of Glory 2 battle. This is going to be a big battle against the Macedonians. Population. All these blockades here, this is not pleasant, but good place. I mean, the AI put the fleet in a good place, but I'm going to take care of this problem. Next turn. Oh, I get to fight the Macedonian fleet, 1 unit. Sunk. Epirus won the battle. It's going to be for a Field of Glory thing, so let's fight the battle. And now for the big mega battle that I was planning for against Macedonia has finally come. I pretty much caught the entire Macedonian army right where I want them, and I'm engaging them all at once. The army has tried to go into Epirus, but I was able to catch them. So I'm going to be engaging the entire Pella garrison as well as the entire Macedonian army that is here. So this terrain here is kind of... Get another general. Miltiades is right here. This is rough terrain. So I'm going to have to look at this. This is really rough on the left here, so we can forget about any cavalry here. I have all my cavalry. I'm going to put all my cavalry on this end. So how many do I have? That should be good. Put one over here. Got all my cavalry here. So no elephants in this army. And now how am I going to fight this? This is rough terrain here. I think I should put my... This is very good terrain for my medium infantry. So let's put these over on the slope here. Thought I had more light units. Is that all the Jav cavalry are going to give me? Well, that's not going to be good. I have more cavalry here. That's it with the Jav cav? I thought I built like 4 or 5. Should have at least 8. Well, maybe it's limiting my troops. I don't know. Right, the terrain here is more suitable for the phalanx. I know I have a lot more. So I'm going to put them over here. I hope they just come crashing. These are above average hoplites. They are not suitable for this type of terrain. I'm going to put one here on the flank. These guys are pretty good for this type of terrain here while the phalanx advances. Cavalry's over here. I hope to advance far enough. Fortunately, I'm not doing a look-through tactic like I should, but, I'm just not too worried about them, which maybe could cost me the battle, but I could probably set this up a lot better, but I'm not going to worry about this area here too much, because this is really hostile front. If they want to come up the hill, that's good, but I'm just going to, I don't know, I'm just going to fight them out here. Let's see. This is a very big Macedonian army. Well, I do have flanking advantage once again. And a lot of their units are just... average. I should be able to beat them. Let's get up that hill. If I can get up that hill here, along that crest, I can beat off anything while my phalanx can attack. Let's take advantage of the terrain here while I have. And no, they don't have any skirmishers either because I completely wiped them out. Yeah, just two of these, that's it. And yeah, I do have some Jav Cav here. But that's all. I just say full frontal assault. Bring the Jav Cav up to harass the cavalry, and then I can get my cavalry on the back. Yeah, I do have good cavalry superiority, I believe. I do believe I will be able to crush this Macedonian army. Like in the Field of Glory Empires, I don't think the odds would have been that great for me, but I think in this here, I will have. Since I'm able to, since the AI is allowing me to, yeah, I got a bunch of warriors here. Ooh. Let's get past it. The phalanx fights very well on open terrain. And I got the gap fillers here just so they can exploit gaps. And these are all there could be a lot more two lines of men, but palace guards, that's going to be interesting. Ooh, above average, but I think I can hold. I think I can break this front here quickly enough to be able to get past all the rough terrain and into the open terrain that I need to get. And we get in here, and I'm going to be able to flank with the cavalry. Let's start harassing with the Jav Cav. Let's get the first shot. This is the decisive battle that is going to break Macedonia finally. The majority of the army that went into Epirus is right here. All their troops. They got a lot more in the back. They lost a few in that naval battle. But yeah, I got the cavalry. That's going to be critical. And let's get these space fillers. Because then these space fillers are like around here. If I start losing somewhere, they can go in between. I don't think I'm going to lose anywhere here. Because I'm going to be coming around the flank, and I'm going to push these guys off the map. Start pelting. Cavalry superiority. If he wants to engage, we'll start bringing these guys in. This one's going to be a little slow, but that's okay. I do have a view from uphill. light warriors. I think they can hold them. There they come. There we go. I got a rear charge coming up. And I think now it's a good time to just advance a little bit and just halt. And just halt right there. Halt right there. Give this guy a chance to catch up. And you make a very big mistake. Bring this unit back over here. Let's bring this unit back here. Let's just stay right there. In the meantime, I can move this guy. I'm going to have a flank charge. And let's stay put and let's see if the Macedonians dare to attack. Let's do a flank charge. Yeah, this leader is going to be busted real soon. Let's keep on pelting. I thought they had a lot more cavalry, but I guess hit them right there. Disrupted. Start engaging. This is good odds. We have good odds, engage. Move up here. Let's get the cavalry behind. Some cavalry in this direction again. And I'm going to use, this is going to break, so what are the odds over here? I just 17 times. Yeah, let's attack. And in some spots we can stay still. How do I do against Gauls here? No, no good attack, but good melee after that, so we'll stay put right there. This phalanx crashing down, no good. This is on difficult slope. But this is good. Yeah, this isn't good either. But I can engage here. This is good. Alright, just stay put. made a mistake here. Now let's attack here. He's not going to attack with this face. No, still. No, you don't want to keep these guys on the hill here. This is really bad. You're going to have to turn these guys around and move them. I gotta get him off that hill. That's a mistake I made. I should have kept one of these infantry units. All right, next phase. Damn, my medium infantry are doing bad against these war bands. I get hurt here. Alright, they can always retreat up the slope if they have to. Let's flank attack here. We broke one. Had another career charge. Hold firm, sure. Disrupted. I'm going to keep on harassing. Keep on getting behind. Hit him with some jabs. Cavalry right there, and then I can charge. This guy's going to be defeated real soon. Auto break good. So general fallen, but I don't think it was anybody important. So I got my whole cavalry ring ready to swing. This one needs to go over here. Okay, I got a fragmented unit here. Means I can put this guy here and get a flank charge next turn and make a breakthrough here. Well, this phalanx can come and rescue the situation. That's the nice thing about having some reserve units next to phalanxes, is they can come to the rescue. If I break that, then I have a flank attack on this guy. taking a chance here. Well, he can move over here, so just stay put. These guys can retreat, but I think this line's going to be collapsing since my cavalry is already behind. Oh, this is terrible. Let's turn around here. I'm going to get the phalanx. Alright, next turn. They can retreat into the woods if they want to. These guys are going to get beat. Pull back. Cowards. Oh, these wimps. You guys cannot break like that. I did have a rally here. Flank charge here. Hit that one on the flank. And I do have a flank charge over here that I created. It broke. I can just hit that one and cause him to retreat. There we go, that's what I wanted to do. Let's push up here with this phalanx. Let's get up here so I can do a flanking move. Good attack over here. I want to move in this direction. Just in case he gets pushed down here, then I can do a flank charge. Now this one's out of position. I got to turn around again because things have changed. I do have a unit that can defend. The only problem is this front here. And I'm going to continue pelting this cavalry unit until it collapses. back here. I meant to turn him around. Well, I can still get him from the back, but could have been a quicker route, I think. Get another flank attack over here. This one's chasing. And my center's been broken. I got to win over here, and I got to win over there. Above average, these guys just collapse. What a bunch of wimps. I gotta come crashing down here. This is another disaster. Oh, he conveniently. Oh no. This one's gonna break, guaranteed. Oh, my whole infantry line's collapsing on that end. Break. I did get a rally here, that's not bad. Right there. Now we're going to charge right in here. This will cause a break, fragmentation, breakation. Break. I can start shifting all these units. It'll be a rear attack here, but just pelt this cavalry. Break. This cavalry is going to be getting routed units. Let's see if I can get into a rear charge. Excellent. Did my general fall? Was that a general of mine? I don't know, maybe. Firm. Let's attack in this direction. Bring this cavalry and just hit him there. Just to get further back. And now let's try to bring this cavalry to the rear of the whole Macedonian army there. So this guy's going to get trapped too. He's going to attack me from behind. have to start moving up here. Pivot up towards an angle. This one's going to collapse. Unfortunately, I'm going to have to attack that. I can start flanking with that army now. Well, these are the palace guards, but if I move my phalanx, let's disrupted. I can do a turn here next. Well, I can't get flank charge here, damn. Alright, I'm going to take a chance here. Alright, that did work out. Let's get that one over here. This guy here so I can go in here and hit that. Unfortunately, this line here is going to break, but it's just heavy terrain here. They're not going to be doing much flanking. And if necessary, I can form square with one of these guys, and I don't think they're going to be able to hit anything. Let's go in this direction. This is engaged, so now I can flank and I can even attack here. So yeah, this is problematic. Line may break here, but I am getting this here. All these units are freed up, and this one's going to break too. It's going to break. Chain ride. I do want to get my cavalry behind this phalanx. Oh, a flanking force has arrived. Really? It shouldn't be. It should be too late. These guys are going to collapse finally. Yeah, chain. Yeah, that too. This medium infantry just does not do well. Get my cavalry. First thing I gotta do is get in on the flank. Get in on the flank in that direction. And this guy here can slip in here. I do have a flank attack here. Alright. Good enough to break. Turn this unit around. Flank attack over here. Turn around here. Break this guy. And now I'm going to get a flank charge over here, just as long as this guy. I do want to keep him flanking just in case he retreats. Bring this infantry up here. Jav Cav. This one's still chasing. Keep that Jav Cav near the enemy so they don't rally. And I can keep my percentages up that way. And I think that's pretty good right now, so let's go next. Nice thing is barbarians do charge all the time. It's too little too late, I believe. Good. These cowards. Well, crash into them. Oh no! Come on! I mean, did I have to get a bad die roll just on that occasion? He had to retreat conveniently just so I couldn't do a flank charge. Oh! It's one of their guys. That just... Let's hit this one. Should be really bad for him. I'm gonna turn this phalanx around. Well, this is really, I mean, this this really turned out. Well, let's go up in this direction. I'm doing input. These guys are probably still chasing, so let's get the cavalry behind. Let's get this infantry attacking. This should be it. God, these are just raw halting. Alright, there's another break. Go this way. Two cavalry, and another one coming this way. Another one coming this way. Just keep harassing. So nothing rallies, and I pretty much got an encirclement going here. Here just so I can hit these guys in the flank. Might as well attack. We have two cavalry charges disrupted over here. Alright, let's give the move this cavalry unit. Alright, I'm doing pretty well. Too much can rally. I got all my guys hitting them, so. Oh, that's what arrested their cavalry and everything. If one of these guys could just break. They did. The battle is won. So I beat that army. 14,000. I didn't lose many. I mean, this was a mega battle. They outnumbered me 31,000 to 24,000. But yeah, I could have never accomplished this. I think this probably would have been a loss in the Empire's game since they had the terrain advantage. But so I pretty much damaged the Macedonian army here. So let's go back to the game. Yeah, that was pretty good. I mean, I didn't completely destroy the whole army, but, well, for one thing, they were beaten, that's for sure. And I captured Pella. And now I can go after him. So I'm a young empire. I took a chance here. I don't know what I'm a tier 3 culture now. but I don't know in the long run if it's going to be good or bad. So I mean, I've read the book and it just kind of gives it's like a double-edged sword, but I'm up for the challenge. So, but you do get legacy. Peace with the Antigonids. I didn't get a. Well, they were going to land an army, but okay, they can go back. I'm satisfied. Merchants and patricians, we'll see. Epirus should now be the Empire of Epirus. And my ratio went up, and I have an emperor. But there may be some drawbacks of it, but I captured Syracuse, and I defeated the Macedonian army. And I think Macedonia is really, what do they got left? I guess I can go after this fleet over here and stop them from blockading me. And yeah, this army's been completely damaged badly. They were able to retreat. Well, they weren't in the province either. They were on their way out and they helped, so I guess they were able to slip away. But there's not much slipping they're going to be able to do because I think now their production facilities for phalanxes and heavy units has been taken away. I am going to keep on blockading them so they can't leave by sea, and I'm going to invade. I'm going to heal my units and I am an empire now, so this is enough here. So, and oh yeah, I got plenty of money, plenty of manpower, plenty of metal. See, I just captured a gold mine in Macedonia, so this was it. What I accomplished. Macedonia is going to collapse very soon, I guarantee you. Ptolemies are going to capture that back. One more battle, I think. I don't think they're going to be able to even last, except the regime will collapse. So until next time, thank you for watching.